You've all heard of controversial decisions, right? But this one, my friends, is shaking the foundations of the sport. In the recent clash between the Springboks and the All Blacks, South Africa emerged victorious with a 31-27 win in a thrilling match in Johannesburg. But it's not just the score that's making headlines. During the game, a crucial moment caught everyone's attention on the field and especially on the replay screens. Let's talk about that try by Bongi in the 16th minute. It seems the ball slipped from his hands as he crossed the line, following a strong tackle by Jordie Barrett. But here's the twist. Neither referee Andrew Brace nor TMO Brian McNeice seemed to notice this detail. The try was confirmed without a second look. Now, it's clear that this kind of situation wasn't going to go unnoticed, especially by former players who know the game inside out. Jeff Wilson and Mills Muliaina, two prominent ex-All Blacks, didn't hide their frustration and are demanding explanations from World Rugby. Wilson was adamant that, in his opinion, the ball was lost forward, which would invalidate the try. He said, "I've got a grounding flowchart here, and I'm going to explain it in a moment, but Mills, when we saw that replay live, all of us had our doubts. Our instincts told us that the ball had been lost forward, right?" Mills and Angus promptly agreed, echoing Wilson's every word. During the breakdown show, as the video of the incident played, Wilson brought up a flowchart used by World Rugby, which guides decision-making in cases like this. He explained, "World Rugby has a flowchart and they call it a grounding flowchart. I'm going to run it through here. Now, the fact is he was in possession of the ball. Okay, so he's in possession of the ball. These are the protocols, TMO. Does he have control? Well, clearly we don't think so. Even if you say no, was there separation? Yes, you get to a point where, well, I believe there was separation. This is the one here. Did the ball travel forward? If it went forward, yes, it's a knock-on. No, it's a try." Wilson continued his detailed analysis. So when you look at it, there are a number of layers, and let's have another look at it again. There are a number of layers you can consider. You've got Jordie Barrett, who's trying to hold the ball upright. He's trying to prevent the try from being scored. He gets his hand on the ball. So all of this is legal, no problem here. Contact comes in. You can see Jordie Barrett there. He tries to get under the ball. Hands go under, he then dislodges it. The decision you have to make was there separation? Was there control? He certainly pressed it. But it's a bit like the forward pass. If it looks like a forward pass, it's generally a forward pass, right? And he went further, stating that he expects World Rugby to provide an explanation as to why the try wasn't disallowed. "I think that's lost forward. He's lost control," he added. "That should not be a try in the game." The biggest thing for me here is we need to hear definitively from World Rugby exactly the process and the way they came to the decision that they made, straight away, because the TMO was in this game a lot. Mills, in turn, echoed Wilson's sentiments. "I totally agree," he said. "In fact, they've got to come out and sort of clarify what that was. Because the thing that concerned me is the TMO didn't even look at it. We didn't hear from the TMO the fact that he didn't have a look at it. They clearly thought it was a try. So there was no going back on it. So they need to explain whether it is or not and why it wasn't." So, folks, what do you think? Will World Rugby respond to this demand? Was there a mistake that changed the outcome of the game? Leave your comment below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more analyses like this one. Let's keep this discussion going.